Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to the best of 30 days of sketches. We are on day 11. Today's sketch is from the fabulous Allison Davis. She's created this for Scrapbook Generations. And I loved this sketch. I loved her take on the sketch. That is one of the reasons why I chose it way back in series 4. I think it was from series 4. And I love my original take on it. I was using some Maggie Holmes and just kind of playing with that beautiful collection. I think this was back in 2019 probably when I was working with that. So today, what I decided to do is I want to work through some of my containers of embellishments. I've got a ton of them. They're all jam-packed full of stuff that I just keep forgetting to look at. And I have one that says together. So this is all lovey-dovey things that I meant to use in a traveler's notebook about Sean and myself. But really, I'm struggling with traveler's notebooks. I never actually get to them. So I thought I could dig through some of these and use them for embellishing and the line of fun stuff where you can see the stars and stuff. And so that's kind of my plan, is to dig through here and find some stuff that I can use along with that. But then I have to find a photo because I'm not sure I actually have a photo of Sean and myself that I haven't scrapped already. So that will be the trick, is to find a photo. But I can always get one printed or just have a replacement photo for the time being. But that is my plan. I'm gonna get you on fast forward. Please make sure you check out the links down below. Go on over to Instagram, see the awesome takes for today, and don't forget to use hashtag best of 30DSCBL if you are wanting to play along. I'm going to start by doing the lines that I want to mimic here. And my plan is to go ahead and do kind of like I did in my original layout, where I'm just painting lines versus grabbing a piece of pattern paper that has stripes. Either one totally works, but this is what I had in my head. I was kind of almost like re-scrap lifting myself, if that makes sense. And then I added splatters in both the same purple color that I had on there and some black. Gonna pull out all the different things that I think maybe is gonna work for this idea and this theme. Spoiler alert, this layout is gonna look nothing like you think it's going to. So just hang in for the ride, because yeah, it's gonna go on a bit of a journey here. Okay, I've grabbed, I think, the pieces that are going to work here, and I'm, excuse me, I'm going to layer them up and find a photo that I think is going to work. I have a couple options. This, however, is a Christmas photo from my work party, and though it maybe doesn't scream Christmas, it would go into my Christmas area in my album, and this is a little not Christmas themed, so it was bugging me, which is part of the problem. But I'm going with it for now. I'm like, I can always replace it with another photo. It's possible. We've taken a few photos this year of 2022 already, so I had options for replacing it. I was just trying to have a placer, like a something where I kind of knew where my photo was going to be. So I'm working on this, and I'm like, yeah, it works. I could make it work. I can go with it. I think my problem is there's just too much. So I'm going to take away all of this beautiful loved themed stuff. And you can see I even found a new photo. And instead, I'm going to bring out all my animal themed stuff, because if love doesn't work, why animals should, right? Yeah, so now I'm going to go ahead, and I pulled out the animals that looked the most realistic-ish, kind of, sort of, that I felt would stack nicely onto each other and that I could just make fit and make work. Some of them are a little, some of them just I didn't think were going to work, and so I didn't pull them out. But I'm just going to kind of stack and make it work the way I'm imagining it in my head. And now this, I like. I think part of the problem was with the original one with the love theme stuff. There were too many colors being introduced, and I didn't have the colors anywhere else on the layout. Now this is also happening with this. However, I'm going to go ahead and pull this photo of myself and Sean's sweatshirt holding Barrett and Jackson. Really, it's on myself. And then there's another photo of Jackson and Sean and Barrett looking at this giraffe. And this was a huge thing. I had to get a selfie with this giraffe because it was so cool. And I really love the giraffes at our zoo. And I wanted to grab this photo. So it was a big deal. I've kind of been holding off scrapping this. So it was neat to get it done. And this, I mean, it works. Obviously, not all these animals are at the zoo. There's some of them are, you know, very cutesy and fake, but the theme is there. I feel like it fits. It's kind of playful, which is fun, and it just kind of goes with the vibe. I have multiple layouts about this trip to the zoo because it was before we got our seasons pass to go whenever we want, and so it was a big deal going to the zoo because it is quite expensive, our Vancouver Zoo, especially for what is involved in it. But this giraffe was a big deal to me. So I got the word giraffe on. I'm going to go off camera, figure out the rest of what I want it to say, and in the end it says I need a photo with the giraffe is kind of my plan there. So you can see that there. And actually, as I'm saying that, I realized I don't have the A. So I need photo with the giraffe is not a proper sentence. I will go back and add the A there. And then I'm going to look through, because this is the zoo themed, I've been using the Brave and Bold collection from Amy Tan with this. And so I'm just going to go in and add a few pieces here and there to kind of tie that in. So when it goes into my album, it will match the way I want it to match with the rest of the layouts. So I'm going to point out what I did because I went off camera. So I added a few of the clear sticker flowers and then some of the stars that were in the clear sticker sheet. And then I'm just going to add this goal getter because that was my goal, was to get the photo with the giraffe. So that's going to do it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you check the links down below and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye everyone.